Perched atop a cliff overlooking the sea, stood a lonely lighthouse. It was a strange and eerie place, surrounded by mist and shrouded in darkness. The lighthouse was manned by a solitary figure named Edgar, who had lived there for years, tending to the light and keeping watch over the sea. One stormy night, a ship was caught in the rough waves and crashed against the rocks below the lighthouse. Edgar rushed down to the shore to see if he could help, but all he found was a young woman lying on the beach, battered and bruised. Edgar brought her back to the lighthouse and tended to her wounds. As she regained her strength, the woman told him a strange tale of a cursed ship and a crew of ghosts that had haunted her voyage. Edgar was skeptical of her story at first, but as the nights wore on, he began to hear strange noises coming from the sea. He saw ghostly apparitions and heard disembodied voices, all of which seemed to be coming from the cursed ship. Determined to put an end to the curse, Edgar set out to sea in a small boat. He found the ship and confronted the ghosts, demanding that they leave the young woman alone. The ghosts turned their hollow eyes towards him, and he stood his ground, fearlessly. Suddenly, the sky grew dark, and a bolt of lightning struck the ship. The ghostly crew disappeared, and the ship burst into flames, illuminating the sky with an eerie orange glow. Edgar's boat was thrown back by the force of the explosion, and he barely managed to cling onto it as he was tossed around in the rough waters. As he made his way back to the lighthouse, Edgar couldn't shake the feeling that something had followed him. He kept turning back, but there was nothing there. As he finally reached the shore, he saw a figure standing in the shadows of the lighthouse. Edgar approached the figure, but as he got closer, he realized with horror that it was one of the ghosts from the ship. The ghost reached out with its skeletal hand, and Edgar felt an icy grip around his neck. He struggled to break free, but it was no use. The ghost was too strong. As Edgar's vision faded to black, he knew that he had been foolish to think that he could conquer the forces of darkness. The lighthouse would remain a lonely and eerie place, haunted by the ghosts of the cursed ship. And Edgar would be just another victim of their malevolent power. Thank you for listening.